We apologize for the break in transmission. And now back to the news.
Center. The witness said she was there and didn't sign the result because of overvoting. Asked if other agents and the presiding officer signed the result sheet, the witness said agents of other political parties, including INEC presiding officer, signed the document. Onyechi Ikpeazu took his turn to cross-examine the witness. He requested that Exhibit PDA1 IREV result of Ward 1 Unit 2 be given to the witness, and she should add up the vote cast of APC, which was 142, PDP 83, one each to other political parties, which she said amounts to a total of 227, and there was one rejected vote and one spoiled ballot, which adds up to 229. The witness said the spoiled ballot cannot be counted and maintained that the number of accredited voters is 288 and not 227. PBA1, which is from EC8B, the word result was handed to the witness to check the second column, Unit 002, which is a total of 288 and not 229 ballots. But the witness says she does not know anything about the result, but she thinks there is an error. Ferdinand OBSN, who also cross-examined the witness, said because the witness did not see the forms EC8B before she made her written statement on oath, she did not know if the figure written amounts to overvoting or not. The witness said she noticed overvoting during the sorting and counting of ballot papers in her polling unit, but she did not know the figure that was reflected in forms EC8B at the ward levels. Thereafter, the witness was shown the beavers exhibit and was asked to read the figures in the beavers. The witness said she cannot because the beavers was off, and so the witness was then asked to put it on. The witness said she cannot switch the beavers on. Next, the witness was asked who put on the beavers for her to know the scores. The witness said it was the presiding officer that opened the beavers to show all agents that the machine displayed 0 figures before the election. The witness said after the election, the beavers was displayed to them and it reflected 288. Ferdinand OBSN said the tribunal was not there when the witness said the figure was shown to them as agent at the polling unit, and also she did not display the figure before the tribunal during her testimony. It was at this point that the tribunal went on break. Former governor of Edo State and senator representing Edo North Central District, Senator Comrade Adams Eriku Shomole, who observed Friday's proceeding, spoke with journalists.
Well, you don't comment on matters in court. I come to watch, to observe the proceedings. And I'm satisfied that the proceedings are going well. It is not for me to do any evaluation. That is the prerogative and the absolute responsibility of the tribunal.
As the 180 days for the tribunal winds down, cancer to parties are now adopting strategic means of driving home their points vis-a-vis asking technical questions to prove petition or otherwise discredit the petition. One of such that played out today was PW15, the first witness for the day. In the witness deposition, he had said that he saw the screenshot of Beaver's results before he made his deposition, that is his statement on oath. However, cancer to the All Progressives Congress, Onyechi Ikpeazu saying, discovered that the witness only got to see the screenshot of the Beavers result on the 8th of January 2025, which contradicts the statement on oath of the witness that was done on 11th of October 2024. The argument continues, and the tribunal will definitely have the final say. From the National Judicial Council here in Abuja, Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
As part of his commitment to students' welfare, Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okwevelu has secured the induction of 128 medical graduates of Abronsali University, Ekpoma. The medical graduates have had their induction delayed since August 2024 after spending 10 years in medical school due to some lingering crisis. Responding swiftly, the state government, following a formal protest by the medical students, liaised with the relevant authorities to resolve the crisis and reposition the medical school for seamless induction. Following this intervention, the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria has fixed the 13th of February 2025 for the 128 medical graduates to be inducted into the medical profession. Edo State Commissioner for Education, Dr. Emmanuel Padi Iyamu, speaking in Abuja during a visit to the Medical Council, thanked the registrar, Dr. Fatima Yari, for her support. he assured all students of the commitment of Governor Monday Okpebholo to their welfare. Recall that medical students of Abruzali University, Ekpoma, had earlier in the month staged a protest and blocked the Benin-Auchi highway over the stoppage of the 2015 set of medical students from being inducted. Governor Okpebholo had immediately waded into the crisis, invited all relevant parties to address the issue and seeking practical solutions to resolve. The newly appointed Honorable Commissioner for Mining in Edo State, Andrew Ijegbai, has hit the ground running with a familiarization tour and inspection of completed, ongoing and proposed projects in the state, including mining sites and mineral processing plants. The move underscores the Edo State government's commitment to revitalize the mining sector and harness its potential for economic growth. The report is presented by Best Orator.
The Edo State Commissioner for Mining, Honorable Andrew Ijegbai, embarked on an inspection tour which kicked off with a visit to the completed mini-grid at the military base hospital in Benin City. He was accompanied by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Mining, ministry directors, and other key team members. The commissioner's tour proceeded to Akoko Edo local government area, where he inspected key mining sites, including the Harvard Cement project at Sasaro, the Ojeramidan, Dangbala gold mining site, and the gold processing and collection facility in Dangbala.
No, that is for everybody that works on it.
But this one lies with impurity.
You can also check the purity of this. We have our machine just inside your office.
The gram. You are checking the gram.
Yeah, this is 5.13 grams. So was this? This is 6.98 grams.
After look at it.
Yeah. No.
Okay, yeah.
Where?
Look at it shining.
The shiny dot. So these are the samples. This is what we need to know that there's material down there. Yeah, you see.
So when you have this one, you know, okay, it's 2.
It's not just 2. The more they wash, the more it will come out. They're much.
At the Ojerami Dam in Akoko Edo local government area, the Commissioner for Mining, Honorable Andrew Ijegbai, accompanied by E5 Energy Limited, which has signed a memorandum of understanding with the state government to begin the process for the production of 10 to 50 megawatts of electricity from hydropower generating plants, expressed keen interest in investing in the restoration of the dams for effective power generation. In an interview, Honorable Andrew Ijegbai said Governor Monday Okpebholo is committed to revitalizing all sectors in the state. He said the inspection of the mining site is aimed at ensuring they are functioning optimally.
You know, the Edo State, we are tired of MOU and investors. You know, the governor is desirous to change the state. So we are his disciples. The only thing we owe him is performance. So we cannot take that risk of not performing. So we must perform, we must change the narrative. We are supposed to serve as shock observer to the government. So as such, I personally, I am not the office type. I like field work. So we must perform, and the teamwork, we must do a teamwork to make sure it succeeds. By the time the governor succeeds, the people of Edo State will be happy. And that is why we are here. The time of politicking has passed. This is the time to perform.
Honorable Andrew Ijegbai concluded his tour at Ikpeshi, where he met with the leadership of Edo State chapter of the Miners Association of Nigeria, Ikpeshi, Igara, and Dangbala branches. The Miners Association leadership welcomed the commissioner and highlighted several challenges facing the mining sector.
Sir, Opulazo, Mr. Izu, Ikpeshi.
Vice Chairman Marketing.
It's a promise. We're going to work with the Honorable Commissioner as far as it's running, its time, meaning in the administration of the mining is concerned in this zone. We're going to work with you. We're going to give all the necessary support we have within our limited capacity to ensure that your overseeing us is going to take Edo State to greater heights.
With the Commissioner, Honorable Andrew Jegbai, at the helm of affairs in the mining sector, the future of Edo State's mining industry is set for an unprecedented boom, as Edo State government is set to introduce investors that would support the industry, including energy providers. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The desire of President Bola Tinubu to accelerate economic diversification through digitalization, which is captured in his renewed hope agenda, has gained better traction in North Central geopolitical zone with the inauguration of a community ICT center by Nigerian's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu in Ilorin, the state capital. The report.
The inauguration of the center kickstarted her 3-day walking visit to the state. A loud reception by this jubilant crowd heals the First Lady Oluremi Tinubu into Kwara State as she begins her 3-day walking visit to the state. With many key projects lined up for inauguration, the curtain raiser is a new well-equipped center, an Amina Idalolo ICT Community Center, which is situated at the Kwara State College of Education in Ilorin, which is another fruit of the collaboration between her Renewed Hope Initiative and National Information Technology Development Agency, which is inaugurating the center. The first study says investment in digital literacy remains a priority as the knowledge of ICT serves as a significant tool for empowering communities, especially women, enabling them to break traditional barriers and access new opportunities.
Therefore, today's commissioning presents us with another opportunity under the mandate of the Ministry of the Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy to further expand digital access of our citizens by providing communities with resources they require to develop ICT skills. This center we are commissioning today is the second, while Benue and Oyo centers are ready to be commissioned soon. I urge members of this community to take full ownership of this center. The success of the center depends on your active participation and utilization of the resources available.
This project is not just an investment in infrastructure, but a powerful statement about the essential role of technology in our survival and progress in the digital era.
It is also creating pathways into making Nigeria a digitally empowered nation, as well as fostering a technology-enabled, equitable future for all Nigerians.
We know Nigeria as a nation, our greatest resource is not the mineral underneath us, but it is our human capital.
To further drive women empowerment in the state, the First Lady announced a donation of $50,000 business recapitalization grant to 1,000 petty traders in the state.
Also, under RHI Agriculture Program, women and young farmers will benefit from the 68.9 million naira Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security support grant.
Accompanied by the state governor, the First Lady also paid homage to the Emir Ofori Alhaji Ibrahim Zulu Gambari at his palace, where she commended the monarch for his support to the current administration while pledging more support. The monarch expressed confidence that the president will not fail Nigerians and prayed for him to succeed at his job. Walumi Mukoro reporting for BeeTv News.
Work of drainage maintenance has commenced along the Benin-Ugbo-Lagos Road as Eko Local Government Acting Chairman Honorable Dr. Kevin Egwakun and some other council functionaries supervised the cleaning exercise. The very scene around Ugbo axis where tractors were desilting the drains. BeeTv News' Glorious Isirame has the report.
The acting Ego local government chairman in Edo State, Honorable Kelvin Egwakun, and his team carried out on the spot an assessment of the clearing drainages and gutters around Ugbo-Lagos Road to 5 Junction axis. He spoke with BeeTv News on his major motive for cleaning exercise, part of which is to avert flooding and control erosion in the areas ahead of the coming rainy season.
As a responsible government, we have to be responsible to the people and your environment. You know, the rain will soon set in, and for us not to be caught in the web of flood and erosion, it's only best that we as government will try to desal the drains so that when the rain finally sets in, there will be free flow of water so that it will not enter people's houses and it will not disturb other commuters. So that's the reason why we are doing this. So we thought it wise to be proactive and not reactive.
The acting vice chairman Ego local government area, Honorable Amayo Preston, and others spoke about the development, commending the local government acting chairman for his excellent dispensation at the council. The acting vice chairman explained that the intention is to maintain all roads and drainages in the local government areas such as Ugbowo, Ogida, and Siluku, and to also complement the Governor Monday Okwebelo's administration.
We came here to today, the 30th of January 2025. We kicked off the clearance exercise of all the drainages in Ego local government. Really, I want to use the opportunity to commend my boss, the local government chairman, Honorable Dr. Egwaku, for this exercise. And if you notice, he was on air yesterday at ITV radio when he educated the public that today we are going to kick off the clearance of all the drainages in Ego local government, all top roads in Ego local government. So I'm really glad we came here as a vice to support him, then also to commend his efforts all through. Really, it's a good job, and we are looking at walking all the important roads.
Without this, the people will know that the governor is working very well, and by the grace of God, we thank the effort of the chairman. The chairman is trying. He wants to tell the people that this is the time for good government.
This is a sanitation exercise going on in the local government council. Here we are with the council chairman, and we working with him too in the councils. We are all here representing the work that is going on here, and we recommend his efforts. The chairman, we recommend his efforts so much because he just came in newly, not too long into as a chairman into the council.
We cannot see what the great work the chairman is doing. The chairman, Ego local government area, Honorable Igodaro Egwaku, what he's doing, this is amazing because he just resumed office not quite long and he has come out to clean this drain, knowing fully well that the rainy seasons are coming in.
Sanitarian Mrs. Evelyn Ediagbonya, the HOD of Ego local government area, as well as one engineer Kenneth, were also part of the inspection team. They commended the acting local government chairman for the ongoing development.
We are here to clear and deseat the drain to flow so that at the time there will be rain, there will be free flow of runoff water will be there, so that it will not disrupt vehicular and movement of human being and vehicular activities. So that when there is rain, we will be free. Nobody will fall inside the gutter and have issue, and they will see it and they see it. And we will also use it to prevent a kind of diseases.
Ugbowo Lagos Road is always flooded during the raining season, and this desilting will go a long way to address flooding in the area. Glorious Isiramen reporting for BeeTv News.
To complement the ongoing federal government retraining exercise for 120 frontline headquarters nationwide, the Renewed Hope Initiative has presented 10,000 professional kits to midwives in the 6 North Central states. Nigeria's First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu, while presenting the kits in Ilorin, Kwara State capital, says the intervention stems from the initiative recognition of the demand for adequate skills and tools in the health sector state. The report. Key infrastructural projects designed to drive socio-economic growth of the state were also inaugurated by the First Lady in the state. Crucial role in preventing maternal mortality by providing essential care for women and children during childbirth, midwives occupy a key position in the health ecosystem world over. The presentation of 10,000 units of professional kits made up of scrub and crocs to midwives, drawn from the 6 states in the North Central geopolitical zone. Nigerian First Lady Oluremi Tinubu, while presenting the kits, says ROHI has procured 60,000 brand scrubs and crocs as incentives to encourage and support the state's dedication of midwives.
All 6 geopolitical zones will be receiving 10,000 scrubs and 10,000 crocs to be shared among the states in each zone. We will be visiting other zones as soon as possible for the allocation of these items. This donation has been made possible by the generous support of an anonymous global partner committed to ensuring better health outcomes for our citizens. My first contact with them was at the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA, in 2023.
The provision of these kits will not only ensure that our health workers are well equipped to perform their duties, but also send strong message of solidarity and hope to those who are devoted to protecting the health of our mothers and children.
We are confident that these kits will significantly enhance the quality of maternal and child health care services in our zone.
First ladies at the subnational level to expand the reach of midwifery services and provide the voices of health workers and ensure that every woman in Nigeria has access to skilled care during pregnancy and childbirth.
Your decision to support and motivate our maternal health heroes, as you are doing today, is a reflection of your genuine interest, ma'am.
Away from the presentation, the First Lady hit the streets of Ilorin for another round of inauguration, but not before interacting with high school students who tried out to welcome her. She later inaugurated the Tunde flyover at Tanke and Ibrahim Zulu Gambari flyover at Unity area of the state capital. She also turned the sword for the construction of the Civil Service Hospital, now Senator Oluremi Tinubu Hospital, Ilorin, and inspected Theory Innovation Hub.
2, 1, action!
The potential of Kwara State in the movie industry was on full display at the Sugar Factory Film Studio, where the First Lady not only interacted with cast and crew, also joined a live production set. She pledged support to the movie industry, promising to identify with one or more movie production from Ilorin and Kwara State. Gifts Uwagwe reporting for BeeTv News. And now to entertainment. Nigerian R&B star Temilade Okpeniyi, popularly known as Tems, is poised to become the first African artist to win 2 Grammys in one night, according to Billboard. Billboard is predicting that the diva would win 2 of the categories when the stars gathered at Los Angeles Crypto.com Arena on Sunday, February 2nd. The report. Key infrastructural projects designed to drive socio-economic growth of the state were also inaugurated by the First Lady and the state. Crucial role in preventing maternal mortality by providing essential care for women and children during childbirth. Midwives occupy a key position in the health ecosystem. Tems is nominated in 3 categories at this year's Grammys, including Best African Music Performance for Love Me Jeje, Best Global Music Album for Born in the Wild, and Best R&B Song for Burning. According to the predictions, Tems' Love Me Jeje, a sample of Seyi Sodimu's 1997 song of the same title, will win the Best African Music Performance category ahead of Tomorrow, Yemi Alade, MMS, Asake and Wizkid, Sensational, Chris Brown featuring Davido and Loje, Higher, Burna Boy. However, Sensational by American singer Chris Brown featuring Davido and Loje was designated a lookout for by Billboard. Tems is also predicted to win the Best Global Music Album category with her debut album Born in the Wild. Billboard also noted that Burna Boy's Higher is a strong contender in the category given the singer's pedigree. Nigerian international superstar Tems has cancelled her upcoming concert in Rwanda amidst the current tension between the country and South Africa over the crisis in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The singer made the announcement on her X account on January 30th in a move that has been praised by both South Africa and DRC fans. In the post, the Grammy winner shared that she promoted a Kigali concert ignorant of the ongoing crisis between Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo. The 29-year-old star apologized if her actions appeared insensitive to the current political climate, while also sharing a thought for all those affected by the conflict. The cancelled concert was meant to be part of the work of her debut album, Born in the Wild, which has seen her sell out venues. Rwanda is currently facing tensions with South Africa over the country's support of the M23 rebel group trying to dislodge the DRC government. Lastly, on entertainment, former Big Brother Naija housemate Fraud and his wife Chioma have welcomed a second baby together. The two-time reality TV star announced the joyous news in an Instagram post where he captioned the video of him holding his 2 beautiful girls. Double the love, double the joy. Officially a #GirlDad2. My heart is so full. #blessed. #Dad of Girls. Hallelujah. Recall that Fraud's wife Chioma had on August 28, 2024 announced that the couple were expecting their second child in an Instagram post. She shared the good news on her Instagram page alongside photos of her cradling her protruding baby bump. Chioma on her Instagram stories expressed her admiration for Fraud, affectionately referring to him as a sharpshooter, as her second pregnancy is coming just a year after the couple welcomed their first child, a baby girl. The couple welcomed their first child while Fraud was making a second appearance on the Big Brother Naija reality show as he participated in the show's All Stars edition. That's it on Entertainment News tonight. Gifts Uwagbo reporting for BeeTv News. And now to the foreign scene, where efforts to recover the bodies of victims from Wednesday air crash near Washington, D.C. will continue. BeeTv News Global News correspondent Rebecca Goffey tells us more on these and other stories from the foreign scene.
67 people died when an American Airlines regional jet and a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter collided near Regent National Airport. Officials plan to begin salvaging the wreckage on Friday. Investigators have recovered the flight data recorders or black boxes from the passenger plane. A preliminary crash report is expected in 30 days. On Thursday, President Donald Trump expressed condolences but claimed without evidence that diversity hiring in air traffic control had led to unqualified personnel. Meanwhile, sources say that 7,926 aid trucks entered Gaza during the 11-day ceasefire. Around 2/3 carried food, but only 208 tents and limited medical supplies were delivered, far below what is needed. Additionally, 197 fuel trucks entered, but the fuel has not been allocated to civil defense, municipalities, and electricity companies. No heavy machinery has been brought in to clear rubble or search for bodies, and no building materials have arrived for reconstruction, sources added. The UK government has reversed visa rule changes, allowing Ukrainians to bring their children to join them again. Last February, the government quietly changed the rules, preventing Ukrainians without permanent UK residency from sponsoring children under the Homes for Ukraine scheme. This left many families separated, with some parents taking illegal routes to reunite with their children. Charities welcomed the reversal as a huge relief, but noted that it does not help those separated from other relatives like siblings or parents. Since March 2022, over 190,000 Ukrainians have arrived in the UK under the Homes for Ukraine scheme. And lastly, on Global News, Friedrich Merz, leader of Germany's conservative CDU party and a top candidate for chancellor, may once again need support from the far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD, to pass immigration laws. Former Chancellor Angela Merkel criticized Merz for going back on his promise not to work with the AfD. However, Merz defended his actions, saying that he did not seek their support but would not reject votes just because of who they come from. The CDU hopes that stricter immigration policies will attract voters, but relying on AfD support has sparked protests across Germany and opposition within Merz's party. And that's it on the Global News segment for tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I am Rebecca Goffey.
And that's the size of our news package for tonight. Many thanks for joining us. My name is Gifts Uwagbo. Have a good night.